Hey, I'm sorry that I'm not being very Come on, you also write something. I forgot. I'm writing with on the phone. I'm texting with Steve, yeah? So you have to be more interactive also. If you're interactive, then I'm interactive. If you're not going to interact with me, then why would I interact? I'm writing to Steve now because he says I have many haters on YouTube. I'm like, and what does that have to do with life? Oh, haters on YouTube. Like, what a stupid comment. And why would I care if I have haters? Haters means I have relevance, and that's the truth. I have relevance. In order to be relevant, you have in everything in life. You need to have the good and the bad. You need to have the black and the white. I need to have the haters in order to have also the people that love me and appreciate me. And that's how it goes. Come on, you also write something. Don't just sit there and watch because otherwise you make me feel so stupid that I'm sitting here interacting. But the thing is, I'm very bored and I can't be in any chats. Do you understand that nobody wants me in the chat? So that's why I'm doing this. I just have to make my own chat and see if I'm lucky that someone will interact with me. Most likely ookie spooky that wants to trigger me and piss me off, gaslight me. But whatever, at least some interaction. I don't care for any. No, that's not right. My English was there really broken. I don't care for any. I appreciate any kind of interaction. Let's put it like that. Let's put it like that. I want to put some music because I'm not your mama and I'm not Jessica Messica and I will never be. I can't be entertaining, super entertaining. I can just be like hang out here, a little bit with me and some music. I can put you. I can maybe crack a good joke, maybe give you some insight, share some personal stories. But I'm pretty limited at the moment in life. But I have to tell you that what's going on in the girl world, anyhow, is very, very boring. Not much is happening. It's very stagnating. Sweetie Beauty, whatever, she's doing what she can do. She can't do anything. She has no content. The script is already expired, already overdue. They have to. They can only do mukbangs. They don't have any more stories, no more fake love to share. And she knows pretty soon she has to go back home. She has to pay the guy whatever she has to pay. All the other reactors are kind of taking their place in the background because they see they don't have really what to react on, and it's pretty much repeated, over repeated, overplayed, so lame and so not really much to react on. So many of them are staying back, and it's interesting to see. I honestly, because I've been busy with my personal life, these four people that you're watching, I love you. I don't know who you are, but you're really kind that you're not making me feel pathetic that I'm talking in the computer. Uh, like I've been busy with my personal life. I've had pretty some heavy issues that maybe probably many people on YouTube would be thinking, why are you still talking and making videos on YouTube? You should not be doing this. This is how this is my therapy. But Kaya Simon's quiet. And just saying now, the cat, just saying, is now focusing on Amberlyn and the ex-girlfriend of Amberlyn. So she changed a little bit the topic. Monty is still, Monty's still going. Monty never gets tired, He's very jolly. Let's put it like that. He's not gonna get put down quick. And I like that about him. That means that he has a strong character. He also had that outing that he suffered. I have to say that was pretty heavy. I don't know if I would have been able to come back from that one because it was so many people. Me, I had just with one person and even a shitty person. One person and a shitty person. So, but I was already hated and disliked in this girl world. So, yeah, but Monty's jumped back well from it. I knew that he would do that. I just said I don't want him to be. He doesn't do any editing. He doesn't do music videos. He doesn't do anything special. And I don't want him to be money greedy with please hit the like button, subscribe, Cash App, and Venmo, and this. What are you asking money for, dude? What are you asking money for? Like, seriously, that you crack some jokes and sing some songs? Come on. You see, now I'm again attacking him. I know that I'm crazy. The thing is, I like him. He's a good entertainer, but he just should not be money greedy. That's what I'm saying. Don't be money greedy. You have no reason to be money greedy if you're not doing the work. We have a good song. I can entertain you a little bit. This is Austrian, This is the Austrian fun. Very jolly, very jolly. Österreich, Austria. Okay, no, that was it. This is not a bad song also. One of us won't even call. One of us will risk it all. Steve, what are you gonna last thing that I wanna do? Yeah. No, Steve, like, yeah, Funko Fester wrote me. Funko Fester wrote me and said, like, he's not trying anything at all. Like, he's just proving that he doesn't want to be married. And I agree with that. And I told him so many times, I don't think that you want to be married. I don't think that you want a wife, like, and I get it that you can tell me, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was doing. I won't be mad, but, don't tell me that I'm wrong and I made a mistake. Don't do that, because just let me move on. But I really gave it all. I gave it all my best for Steve, and I don't know what more could I have done for him. His hobbies, everything, everything. Oh, and like, I'm just so I know that I couldn't give it anymore. And the people on YouTube, some nasty people, I used him for what do you, Steve? You saw the pictures that I was before. You know what men I had? Come on. Come on. Steve. No, I really loved Steve for him. For that he made me feel good, and he's a nice man, I have to say. Even though he has his difficulties as a man, he has something that I like. Let's put it like that. And I'm maybe a little bit kinky. Let's put it also like that. I've gone through so much in my life that, yeah, also my sexual behavior. Okay, I'm going too far in this discussion, but I like it. I like Steve in bed. Steve is very good in bed. For me, it works out really well. I said too much. I'm sorry. It is what it is, This is life. We all learn from it. But the thing is that you cannot just have a relationship because in the bedroom it works out well. It doesn't go like that also. I know that also. I've also experienced that in the past. It cannot only depend that relationship works. I know. But Steve has that thing that gets me going. Let's put it like that in the bedroom department. And met very few men, because I've experienced too many and so many. Very few men have still something that gets me enticed, a little bit fired up, and having some appetite. Let me change the subject. So yeah, I did the best, and we will see what will happen. I don't know if I'll stay in America. I don't know if there's much point. I think I just want to go home to Europe. European, and I've been saying so long and so how much I miss Europe and everything. The thing is that it took me, like, not everybody can come to America so easy. Even though I'm Austrian, because I'm Austrian, that's why it went so fast. But you know how long it takes for other people to get cards and to be registered. And I did that, and I don't want to throw away also that opportunity. But at the same time, I'm like, well, is there a point? Will I be happy here? Does it make sense? Or just go home, just happy. Take whatever you have, because anyways, like I said, I never carry stuff with me. All over the world, I have suitcases with my stuff. And just move on, just go. Go with God, go with the Lord, go with the universe, go with my luck and my faith. I've always lived like that, like a gypsy, which I am partially. Not denying that. But Yeah, I have to see what I'm gonna do now. It's not looking so flourishing with Steve. By the way he's acting, packing my stuff and ordering. It's just not looking very promising. And like Uncle Fester said to me, live your life, like move on. If the guy doesn't want you, like you try. I was so happy to activate the chat when nobody's chatting. I see there's a few people viewing and watching. Probably the nasty people that they want to catch me doing something messed up, showing revealing myself on camera or whatever. I don't care. I'm already used to this YouTube world. I just want to hang out a little bit, and that's why I made the second time the live, because the first time the chat didn't work. I thought maybe people want to chat, but no, people don't want. They just want to sit and lurk a little bit, a few people there, and it's not very entertaining for me, but what do I care? At least I know I'm not talking to the emptiness.
Und ganz offensichtlicherweise haben Sie nicht freigekriegt den Fenstertag und wir haben ihn uns offensichtlich auch nicht freigenommen. Das macht ja nichts. Ich arbeite wahnsinnig gerne am Fenstertag.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly, because now I have to think. I've been already staying in this hotel for a long time, and this hotel is also not, like what I'm saying, it's not for free. So, and I already made no, I didn't talk about her, but I have a friend, and she told me that I could be her roommate and split with her. So I'm thinking maybe about that, or maybe to just go home, or split with the roommate and there, or go home. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea. Even my mom, I'm sure, she's like, before you go to Europe, stop in Bali, see me, see your dogs, and then go. But I'm not in no mood for traveling there. I just want to get somewhere and resume life, like an adult, and have some stability, because this YouTube is not giving me any stability. I know it's for free and I don't have to pay them. I'm joking with you guys. But I really don't have to pay the YouTube. It really is for free. They are not charging me any money. I know they charge other people money. They're not charging me any money. But I know that this is not a purpose. I have to, if I'm staying here, I have to get some purpose. And I have already relatively purpose, but I need to know what's going on with Steve. Or I just want to go home. Let's put it like that. Or I just want to go home. Thank you for writing me. I really appreciate. You're so kind. I also found that joke very funny. Can you please make another one? No, you guys really suck. I'm telling you, just as it is. I don't know, you 7 people that are there watching, all of you suck. You don't write anything to me. Nothing. Hey, keep strong, or like, good you went live, or something. Nothing. You just assholes. That's what you are. There you go. I say it as it is. I don't care anymore. Assholes. You wonder why I don't come and show myself live and make dances for you? I would dance for you all night long. I would dance for you all night long. But because you're so antipathic and so not nice viewers and not nice people on this YouTube, I will not dance anymore. I have to joke. You guys are not cracking any jokes. You're putting me to joke on my own. I can. I have the ability and I have the blessing from God that I can make myself laugh. Trust me, that's pretty important. You have to remember what I'm saying. You have to No, remember really what I'm saying. In the end, I have to put the music a little bit. This is important what I want to say. In the end, remember in life, you are your own best friend, your own hero, and only you can save yourself. And you're your own best friend. Don't ever rely or depend for someone else to love you or care for you or lift you up. You always have to rely and learn to depend just on your own. Trust me when I tell you that. I know it's very depressive what I just told you now, but I'm giving you some truth, and I think that the day will come that even maybe you grew up normal wise with nice family and nice friends, but as you get older, you will realize that you're your own best friend, and you just have to depend on yourself. Don't depend on anyone else. Not fine. Not we're not talking about financially. I'm talking about emotionally and every way. You are your own best friend. Don't depend on anyone else. I had to learn that the hard way. I wonder what Jessica Messica is doing. I puffer fish. Does she have a chat? I watched the chat she had yesterday. It was not so interesting, but she did show about the unusual. How you call that? The mysterious. She shows. That's what I like about her. She shows different things. She doesn't get stuck. She doesn't get stuck. She's like me. Free flowing. That's just. And she said, "This is what I feel like watching now, and I'm sharing it with you." And I like that. Just not pressured, not how you call it. She's not. Of course, she's very willing to make her YouTube channel work, but she's not being obnoxious about it. That's the right word. I can't find, sometimes the vocabulary just because I speak so many languages, you must understand. I'm not now trying to be arrogant or anything, but I lose the vocabulary, it just doesn't come. And in the end, it's like I'm an idiot. But in the end, I'm not an idiot. I just speak too many languages, and I can't. And they're all going through my head, and then nothing comes out right. And that's why people say I'm incoherent. Yes, I am incoherent. I admit it. I'm incoherent because there's too much in my head. And I want to say something, and I have the idea in my head, and I want to say it, but it doesn't come out in that language. It comes out in the other languages, in Romanian, in Dutch, in German. But in English, exactly in English those words I'm missing. It happens to me all the time, especially also in business meetings and everything. It's very uncomfortable, but I learned to deal with that. That's my handicap. I have my handicap, a really strange handicap. Craziness. Handicap craziness. But but I know a lot of information. I have studied so much, and that's also. And I don't want to boast about it. I don't want to say, wow, I'm not smart. Look at me. If I would be so smart, I wouldn't be in the situation I am right now. So I'm not so smart. Trust me on that one. Don't take me as any example. If I would be so smart, as I pretend to be at times, I would not be in the situation I am now. But we go. We go with God. I still have faith. I'm still optimistic. And I'm trying not to be funny, but I have to make a good joke. I have to watch out not to make a stupid joke. But I want to say, in the end, if you look at, no, it's not even a joke. In the end, if you look at foodie beauty and everything, like my life is shit, yeah? But I don't depend on YouTube for money, and I don't depend on anyone. I have my other issues. But this foodie beauty, she really, really has nobody. and she has no purpose, and she really is health wise so unhealthy that I look at her and I've become overweight. Hey, hey, hey. Just so you know that I lost 30 pounds just like that. Because if you want to, you lose it, but if you don't want to, you don't lose it. And but she's so unhealthy and so overweight that I look at her and I know how it is when I gained a little bit. I never I never came to the situation of being as big as her. Never. But I gained a little bit of weight and I know how it feels. It is very uncomfortable. Every step that you take is uncomfortable. Every staircase that you have in front of you is hell. Normal things become normal things become unbearable. And then you start to get frustrated because you think, "Oh, I have become old. I've become useless." These normal things that you used to do, in a jiffy, you would do without in a heartbeat, they become a challenge. And you're just like, what the fuck just happened to me? Like, yeah, what happened? You fed yourself and you didn't move and you laid in bed, and months after months, the months passed, a year passed, 2 years passed, and look at you now. It was easy to put it on, no? Get it off now. It's so hard to get it off. And I can see her. She is there in that country. She doesn't have friends. She's just doing that for YouTube, for her YouTube channel, because she's thinking, damn it, if I don't have content and I don't have this income from YouTube, what the fuck am I gonna do? And she knows she can't do anything. So it's so simple. And the reactors, like Just Saying, and Kaya, and Monty, and I can give you more examples, but I will not. They just waiting to react to also earn their money. Also their little petty cash on the side. And but this foodie beauty is really sacrificing herself. She has no pleasure in life. She doesn't have good sex. She's not partying. She's not living life. She has no friends. She has no family. This husband is just fake. Everybody knows that it's all scripted and fake for YouTube. Like, fuck hell, man. I feel sorry for her. Like, that's why everybody's like, your mama's protecting foodie beauty. Your mama's not. If your mama's the same mentality as me. Yes, me and your mama, we are the same thinking. I believe it. I believe it. Let me have my dream. Let me have my dream that me and your mama, we think the same. We just feel sorry for foodie beauty and all these people making money. She's not even having a good time. She's not even having a good time. And I feel bad for her. And she doesn't even have a good friend. Nothing. She's just like, YouTube income. YouTube. This is the only survival I have. The only survival I have. So that's very sad. Hey, and by the way, let's talk about. I have 13 people here. I don't give a shit. Let's talk about Breezy. Did you hear that Breezy said today that she got a job? Breezy, congratulations. But I know that you're lying. You're so full of lies, and I'm going to prove it. It's not hard because if you have a job, you have an hour routine. And I'm going to show that you're still going to be documenting foodie beauty around the hour 24/7. So if you're going to be able to do that, you won't have a job. You're not going to be off the computer. And that's so easy to prove. So try to keep the people going with your lie that you got a job. I wish that you did. And I wish that you do, because you should be out in the world, because you are not an ugly woman and you're not a stupid girl and you're not ugly. You should be out doing things, living your life, meeting men, starting again life. You should not be only in front of the computer with foodie beauty. I even said about myself, and I've expressed myself how I'm detaching and how I'm living life on the side and this. So to Breezy, I want the best for her. And if she got a job, great. But I'm saying that it's just a lie, it's a fib, and it's all gonna be exposed so easy. And she thinks that people can't expose so easy. You just have to watch her every move and then say, from this time, when did you ever go to work? Just like garlic bread and all. Same story. Whatever. Okay, I expressed myself on just Breezy. I had to do it a little bit. And this was my opportunity. Ah, Fußball, you okay? What happened? Foosball, I have one person that writes me. Do you see this? Do you understand what I'm talking about? One person. Isn't that messed up a little bit? Foosball, I'm okay. Nothing happened. I'm very okay. Everything's fine. Me and Steve had a fight, but me and Steve had a good time, and then we had a fight. That's what happened. And that's it. Does anyone else have any joke to say? Something. Say something. Coffee. No, he never threw me out. I always left. I left the first time and I left the second time. If you watch the videos, you can see that I left. He cannot throw me out. I'm legally a married wife there. I'm nicely placed in my private space where nobody can yell at me. Anything else? Somebody say something. Let's give me a topic to talk about. If you're not going to say anything, I'm not going to talk. Give me a topic. Speak about this. Say something. What? I'm at work, so I can't talk no more. No, me. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Coffee. I'll say what you want. What do you want me to talk about? Do you want to have a sexy story? Do you want to have a depressed story? Do you want to have a traveling story? Do you want to have a jail story? Do you want to have a police story? What story do you want? What story do you want? Coffee. What story do you want? Police? Sexual? Romantic? Sad? My parents? Traveling? What do you want? No, I don't have, but I have something close. So, let me get to it. Are you ready? Let me put the music to the side. So it was Amsterdam. And I was with my ex-boyfriend and with our dog, and it was King's Day, and it was party. And all the streets were full. In Amsterdam, you have these small streets and these small bars, and I had to go pee. And I told my boyfriend, he was with the dog. I gave him my bag with my wallet, my bag, everything, and my coat. And I told him, I'm going down there to pee. Wait for me. I went to pee and I came back up. My boyfriend, my bag, everything gone. And I said, okay, what can I do? I cannot do anything except go walking the streets, all of Amsterdam at night and looking for my dog and my boyfriend. And I didn't find them, but I found some police. And the police were like, Madam, where is your documents? What are you doing? I'm like, yeah, I'm from Austria. My boyfriend somewhere here. And they're like, where's your documents? And I said, I don't have documents. And of course I drank, because we also drank. We had absinthe shots and a lot of absinthe shots. I think you know what is this absinthe. And then the police just told me, you better sleep with us tonight, and tomorrow you go home. And I said, okay, fine, doesn't matter. I'm agreeing, because anyways, I knew I couldn't find my boyfriend. In the end, just my boyfriend, he went home. Steve, that was Steve number one. Steve number one, he just went home. He didn't care. He was like, Melissa, who knows with who she is? She's good. She's for sure good, I know that was my boyfriend. She's good. I'm not worried for Melissa, because I was always the strong one. And He just went home. And I went to the police station, and there were three young cops. So that's how we get into the sexy part. Because the absinthe kicked in, and I forgot that I was in jail, and I thought that I'm in a hotel room. I really did think that I was in a hotel room, and there was the phone on the wall, and I was calling. I was like, I would like to order, please, Coca-Cola and this, and they were like, no, you're not ordering. This is no order. And then came in three cops, one, two, three boys. Boom! But if it did not look like from a porno movie, I swear to God, it looked like from a okay, maybe the absinthe kind of affected me also. I'm not gonna say that maybe that was not the case, but they were three young, nice Dutch boys, and I was just like, woohoo! Like, wow! I couldn't say anything anymore. I just, I think I just said yes. I got the point, and I'm going to sleep, and I didn't ask for anything anymore. But I will never forget those three boys entering and me just seeing, those three stooges, these three nice young Dutch boys, so well built, and all handsome. And I was just like, wow. It was just like in a porno movie, but it didn't continue. So that's where the story crashes. There was no porno story happening, no continuance to this experience that I shared with you. But I still remember it, and I shared what I remember. No, no, I didn't service. No, no, I probably would have wanted to. I'm not gonna lie, but they were so good looking. They were all so good looking. It was really like in the movies. Who doesn't want, to have such nice pieces of meat? I've never been a shy girl. Let's put it like that. At the beginning of my life, I was with my first boyfriend, Steve, Dutch one. I lost my virginity to him at age 15, and I was with him until age 30. So 15 years. 15 years. And then I was with my second boyfriend, a Croatian guy. Boom. If I tell you about the Croatian guy, you will all spew yourself. I have some stories to tell you about that guy. Ho, ho, ho. I don't even want to remember them. And and then I had some small boyfriends along the way. And then my other serious one was Steve, that became my first husband in my life. Yeah, I have a lot of stories. And Steve knows me, and he knows about my stories. I don't have to hide in front of Steve. Steve knows me inside out. But I'm a good girl, but of course I have my experiences. That's what makes me the way I am. And I don't lie, I don't hide. I don't pretend to be something that I'm not, and I have never done that. And I'm not after money like so many people in this world are. I'm the last person that's after money. Because I've learned a long, long time ago, money is doesn't bring you happiness. It can make life easier, but in the long run, if you're chasing money, you're just chasing the unhappiness. Trust me on that, what I just said. Coffee, what story do you want? The Croatian guy is still living in my apartment in Austria. I have an apartment in Austria. He's still there waiting for me. I didn't see him for 4 years, but he's still inside. He's still working, living his life. He's doing his job there. He has his job, and I'm not going to talk about his job. But trust me, he's not alone. He has his family and his wife in Croatia, where he has greenhouses and he grows tomatoes and cucumber and salad and strawberries, and he does that business. But that money that he invested for the greenhouses in Croatia, he makes in Austria whilst living in my apartment. And what he does, I'm not going to tell you. Think about it, make your imagination go and think what he does the work there. Think and let me know. I'm curious to know if you can guess what he's doing in Austria. Whose wife? The Croatian guy? No. Me with the Croatian guy, we don't even talk anymore. We just talk maybe every 3 months. If everything's okay with my apartment, we don't. He knows I got married to Steve. He doesn't ask me anything. He's not curious. He likes me a lot. He admires me. He says that I'm one of the most craziest person that he's met in this world. And he loves me a lot, and he did help me a lot also, I have to say. But he's not harassing me. He doesn't harass my life. He lets me go, he lets me be, and I let him be. But yeah, of course, he was a big part of my life also, the Croatian guy. He broke my heart a little bit, but whatever, I got over it. Of course, he loves his wife more. What a stupid question. Why you put stupid questions? Come on. Of course, he loves his wife more. His wife has children with him. I didn't even know that he had a wife. He only told me after 1 year that he has a wife. The first year, I thought that he was single, and he let me believe that. And then he told me he has a wife, and then I was like, all right. And then I just packed my bags and I left to Bali, and I made my restaurant, and then you can see my videos and all that. But he's still in Vienna, and he's still in my apartment, and I still have that going on, but it's not really my life anymore. It's just a person that's maintaining my apartment. If I would call him and tell him, hey, I'm gonna be home in next month, please pack your shit and move out of the apartment, he would not say anything. He'd say, all right. There's no discussion about it. If I want my apartment back, no discussion. I just tell him I need my apartment back. I'm using it. But as long as I'm not using it, why not let him use it? Like, he was not bad to me. Why should I be evil? He's not bothering me. 15 people here. 15 people is not even a little bit of people. Kamian is a friend of mine, but he doesn't like me anymore, and he became very arrogant. And he's sucking up to just saying, the cat. The cat's not doing well. The cat is now focusing on content from Amberlynn Reed. And the cat always just, foodie beauty, but she's nice. I don't say anything. I also was a fan of just saying. So I'm not gonna say that, oh, bad creator. No, nice creator, but not really original, not really working a lot, not really putting much effort in it. And I stand to that. I say what I say, and I stand to what I say. Kamnyan, the same. I stand to what I say. Hannibal, the same. I stand to what I say. And fuck me for that. I'm not ever gonna be a fake person, and you can hate me for that. I don't like lazy creators. I like creators that put in a little bit of touch, like editing and a flair, like some style and some research, and you can see that they prepared in advance. It's very evident. And of course, I'm not a good YouTuber. I know nothing about YouTube. I'm the most biggest idiot on YouTube. But I've kind of learned what is good quality content and what is bad quality content. What is a good creator and what is a bad creator. And I've kind of understood this a little bit. So yeah, I put out there my opinion. I say, whoa, you're so lazy and so judgmental, but so lazy yet at the same time. I don't like you. And then I see other people that have almost no views. Like, I want to say Sally, Salyee. She just comments also on on this strange bird that eats. Her and her husband eat food, but it's just so disgusting and repulsive. But she edits nicely. She puts some music. She does it well, and she sticks to her thing. And she has not many subscribers and not many viewers. And I spot these things out, and I'm like, hey, Melissa. My name's Melissa, not Bali, but whatever. I'm like, Melissa, you're not you're not dumb and you don't know much about YouTube, but you kind of catch on to, you catch to some things that maybe other people don't catch on to, or maybe they do catch on to, but they don't have the guts to admit it, or they don't see why to talk about it. I have. That's why I have my channel. I can talk about it and I say, hey, this is a small creator, but look, they put in effort, and I believe they should get support, and that's the way I am, and that's just me. But and when I see people being money greedy, then I say, oh, what are you doing? Or breezy, just breezing today, I got a job, thank you, I'm so grateful. Oh God, that lie you couldn't even sell. Not let's not talk FBI. You couldn't even sell that lie to. I can't even give a good joke example now. But she couldn't sell that lie to anyone that she got a job. Yeah, I got a job. And she's like, okay, I got a job now. And now people are off my back. They know that I'm not earning all my money just through YouTube and through bitching about foodie beauty and through talking about myself and making myself look important and relevant and great. So now they think I have a job. So I have saved myself a little bit. Bullshit, Breezy, because people are gonna call you out, not me. I have the time and I would like to do it, and maybe will do it. But there's other people out there that's gonna be watching you and seeing how every move again, and they're gonna say, "So you say you have a job? When did you go to work?" It's very very easy to prove. Just your mama did it with the garlic bread. Your ex-boyfriend, my dear. Just put that down. Yeah. I feel really bad because I would really like to show my face because I want to be personal with you. Because I see there's only 12 people, there's not many people. But at the same time, I'm thinking these people could be nice, they could be trolls. So I don't know. But I would like to be more personal and to, like talk to you, and show my face and hey, let's talk about it. But I can't. I have to watch out. And this is the universe protecting me. This is your mama protecting me. Your mama wrote me an email and he said, Bali, you have to calm down. No, I'm joking. Your mama never wrote me an email. Let me joke also. Bali, you gotta calm down. Calm your ass down. I don't think of this that she does not have a job. She's a fool. Who is a fool? Birdie. This is this is the one that was commenting. Birdie. The Sally channel was commenting about this birdie. I don't think she has a job, Birdie. I don't think that she has a job, but we will see because the truth tells. I will tell you something about life. I don't know too much. As you can see, I'm a loser today, so I cannot talk very high. But I will tell you that the time reveals all the truth, and you can see things. People cannot drag on lies because time reveals all the lies. And if she's still going to be posting about foodie beauty 24/7 in the next 7 to 10 days, obviously other people are gonna ask her, so when were you at work? It's not hard. It's not hard. Trust me on that one. So let her play off the job thing. Let her do it. I know better. I know what she's doing, and I know that she's like, oh, let me blow off some steam, let people think that I have a job, so they give me a break on this cloud cloud scouting and YouTube money and monetization and this. So she put this with the job, and now she thinks that she got a break, and people are gonna. But Difference is that more people are gonna be looking at her schedule because everybody knows if someone posts first from Foodie Beauty, it's always breezy, and she was good at that, and I give her credit for that. She was always number one. That she has to read out comments. Everybody can read comments, unless not everybody. The blind cannot. But her channel is not made for the blind people. Her channel is made for the original viewers. They can read community posts themselves, and that's mainly her posts. And sometimes she makes a ridiculous live talking about herself and her daughter and her baby daddy and now her new job. But it's just so fake, and she knows it's fake. But let's see. I'm curious. I'm open to learn and to see what happens in this world. Yeah, Birdie, I don't know. I don't even know that you were in the Messica Jessica Discord. I don't know that I was kicked out. I remember that I just said I have to go to Steve and put him to sleep. Later, Jessica Messica wrote me an email and said, I'm sorry I had to kick you out. Whatever, doesn't matter. I don't need, look, I can make my own chat. You see, Birdie, I can make my own chat. And I like it better because there's not many people. And I can talk very open. Look, we dedicate this to Foodie Beauty with the Gangster Paradise, yeah? With the story. Foodie Beauty, dedicated to you. We're always thinking about you, yeah? In the girl world. I didn't put this on purpose. This really just came on the radio. This is the Austrian radio channel. The situation they got me facing. I can't live a normal. I was raised by the street, so I gotta be down with the hood team. Too much television. Careful with money on my mind. Too many people complain in large groups. I don't care. Yeah, too many people are crazy. Birdie, I don't care anymore. I got the hang of this YouTube. All stick together and they're all groups. I have no group anymore. I'm just me. I'm just Bali. And I just do my thing. Who likes me, fine. Who doesn't like me, also okay. And I've noticed some people, new people come that like me, and some people that they stop liking me, and I understand. I'm not upset. Maybe something I said or about one creator that they like and they were upset about it. I understand. I'm not. It's a YouTube world. It's a dog eat dog YouTube world. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? So what else can I talk about? Is there anyone online? Let me look. Let me look what's going on the YouTube. Ah, no, it's me. I'm on the YouTube. No, I don't even like seeing this. I'm moving away. It showed that I'm on the YouTube. It showed that there's Bali live. I'm like, fuck. I didn't need to see this. It's Bali live. Vergessen. Ist es eigentlich wurscht oder ist es Wahnsinn? Für mich persönlich oder für die Gesellschaft? Das ist jetzt eine große Gegenfrage. Mal für dich persönlich. Für mich persönlich So, is there anything that we can talk about?
Das ist wurscht, weil wir ein Jahr vergessen. Aber wirklich, was ist du denn? Was ist der Jahrestag? Was ist jetzt gerade ein genau? Was denn? Das erste Mal Schweden. Ja, also Wahnsinn. Wie machst du das? Wie vergisst man das nie? Ja, also, das ist halt die wichtigste Person in meinem Leben.
I really wonder what I'm going to do with Steve.
64 Tage davor schon da.
Not what I'm going to do with him. That's the wrong phrase. But what's going to happen? Because it's very, very awkward and strange situation. I've never had such a situation with any man. It's the first man that I have such a situation with. And trust me that I've had very many situations. I don't want to go into it. But never such a situation. He's just very, very strange. Hey, you guys are not saying anything. Say something. Let's talk about something. Tell me what to talk about. Give me a subject. If Jessica Messica says address this, address. You tell me what to address. Tell me address. Because I don't know what to address now. You tell me what to address. Yeah, of course I left the house. I didn't leave the... What do you mean? Now I'm in the hotel. I left the hotel today. But I went to Steve on Tuesday. I arrived there at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I left on Thursday. Yesterday, I left at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I stayed there 23 hours. No, Birdie. He packed up my stuff after I left. That's the most fucked up thing. Do you want to hear it or you don't want to hear it? He packed up my... He was very happy I came, and he... Great moment together. And then I left the house, and then he packed stuff. Do you want to hear why? I'm only going to tell you. Or you have to tell me if you want to hear it, because otherwise I'm not going to talk about it. Because, listen to this. Okay, Birdie, listen to this. I'll tell you. This music has to go on the side. So what happened is this, yeah? We had a fight 2 weeks ago, and he just blew up, and he started yelling and throwing. He didn't expect me to leave. He really thought that in America, I don't know anybody, and I'm a loser, and I cannot help myself, and all that. He really thought that about me. I tell you honestly, and you can ask him, he will tell you that he thought that of me. He admits it. But I have my people behind me and around the world. I'm talking around the world. And don't consider me arrogant or something. I just have people that know that I'm a good person, and they will help me. And I reached out, and they immediately put me, boom, this hotel, you stay how long you want, you feel free here and whatever. And he didn't expect that. And then I never asked him for $1 or something. I have my own money, and I came with money also. I didn't come with nothing, with $0. And I have my account in Europe that's blocked, that has money on it, but it's blocked because of my mom that said that I'm missing in my country because she wanted to take over my dad's inheritance. And she announced me missing, and then they blocked my bank account. COVID happened, whatever. In order for me to access my money, I just have to be back home in my country and go there with my personal, with me physically. I can't do it anywhere else but being there. And then I have access again to my money, whatever. Irrelevant. Back to the point. And uh so I was like, I never had big demands from Steve. We got married, and yeah, nothing fancy, just officiality, sign the paperwork, no celebration, nothing, nothing. And I said, okay, that's the situation. It's we're just doing what we can. That's how young people do it, even though we're not young. And Steve is like 58, almost 60. And never been married. I also have never been married, but I've been with men before. Let's put it like that. And one other point is that, so I never had demands or anything. And he starts, you can see my videos that I made at home. I always cook the food, and I plan the groceries, to make sense, to eat well, healthy, and not too expensive, and cook always well, and lunch and every. I made him. That's why he has the job he has, and that's why he's doing well, because I managed his mental health and his balance, because I treated him well. I give him massages before sleeping. Let me not say it in another way. You know what I mean? And I cooked well for him, and I cleaned the house, and I made him laugh, and I participated in his fun with the robots, and with the radios, and with whatever hobbies he had. And you can see my videos. I was a really good, nice wife, a pleasant wife, not demanding wife. And he just went boom crazy at me, and it's like, dude, man, just because you don't see the value in me doesn't mean that other men don't see it. And he really doesn't understand that. He really thinks that all the world revolves around him. He's so self-centered. He has no empathy. And I get it, and I started to adapt to it, and learn about it, and I love him. So I'm like, okay, not everybody's perfect. Everybody has their weirdness and strangeness in their way. So, and I was researching the Google and everything and the YouTube, and learning, but it was never enough for him. He would always boom boom, and then at the end, you saw what happened. That's why I left. Not he left me, I left because at the end it was just so ugly, and I felt not safe, and I felt not in comfort, and I didn't feel happy, and I was like, for what the fuck am I staying? For what the fuck am I staying here? Like, why? It doesn't make sense. And and that evening he even told me, well, just so you know, I don't know where you're going, but there's a motorbike coming. I'm like, oh, great, what a surprise. So from all these purchases and all his hobbies, he's just going bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's like, dude, you didn't even take me on a trip. You didn't do anything for our marriage. Like, what are you doing? Where's your mind at? I'm a nice woman. I'm not a supermodel. No, not anymore. But I'm funny. I'm pleasant. I cook well. I do what I can do as a woman, like, for Christ's sakes, have some appreciation for that. And oh yeah, that's just what happened. That's what went down. And I was just like, what's the point of this all? For him. And then as I left as that day, I spent the money. He didn't do anything since I left. He never gave me $1 in my hand. I went to his mom and I cleaned his mom's house and I spent for the transport and for everything else. I went to meet him on his birthday. I spent on the transport and the cake and presents, whatever. I did something. I showed my actions. What did he do? He just complains and me, me. Fuck it. I'm tired. Have some backbone, like for Christ's sake.
Das sei nach wie vor recht viel, sagt Bürgermeister Andreas Kresser, aber kein Vergleich zu den Werten davor.
And when I left the house, the driver, my friend Todd, was waiting. And I'm like, yeah, it's great that when your wife is gone, your concern is how to make the house more filled with your hobbies and your needs. And that's what your mind is at, not, hey, I want my wife back. I miss my wife. Now say what you want to say. I know I'm just being a normal woman. I know I am, because I know that all you people that know my videos know that I am not a demanding person at all.
Im Konkordat hat sich Österreich dazu verpflichtet, die Kosten für die Lehrkräfte konfessioneller Privatschulen zur Gänze zu finanzieren.
I'm gonna